Okay.
Sorry. I couldn't help it.
Alright. Hello, and welcome to Stasis Pod, the Transformers Robots in Disguise podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
Where are you guys? I can't see the mic.
Oh,
I can't hear you. Are you there? I'm podcasting. I'm David. Hello? Hello?
And yes, as David indicates, this episode is out of focus. You may notice that your podcast keeps the video keeps coming in and out, so you won't be able to see us this time.
Oh no.
You cannot control the horizontal. You cannot control the vertical. Hopefully you can hear me.
This is episode 13 of Robots in Disguise. First aired June 13th, 2015. Written by Adam Beechin, who is, I think, like the showrunner for this. So he has written a bunch. He wrote the pilot and he wrote trust exercises. So he does like a lot of the plot-heavy episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so he gets stuck with the Optimus Prime episodes?
Yes.
Apparently, because I guess that's an important meta plot.
Yeah, Optimus Prime is back this episode.
You wouldn't know that it's important meta plot by anything happening here, but it's happening, so we're just going to have to trust that it's important meta plot.
Yes. So, once more, the Autobots are mad at each other.
Bumblebee's just saying his, focus meditations out loud.
And meanwhile, it is time for the airing of grievances.
Yes.
Sideswipe is too lazy, Strongarm is too bossy, Grimlock is too clumsy.
Aw, no, Grimlock is perfect, how dare.
Fix-It has all manner of personal problems.
Yes.
But thankfully, it's go find a Decepticon time.
Yay! Fortunately, Fix-It finds four whole Decepticon signals. And then they have to actually go do a thing and not just stay there fighting with each other. That's okay, yes. Because they are perfectly good at fighting with each other in the field.
Yes. So yep, it's time for another Bumblebee catchphrase. Okay, Autobots, let's hit the trail.
It's not the worst.
Yeah, this is,
It would be better if he was Hound. Hound
well,
could get
and
away
also
with
Sideswipe is feeling rhymey because he's all, cause B wants to bail.
Yeah, it's not like a really inspiring saying, but it's probably the best of the 7 he's done so far.
Yes.
It's not as cringy as Let's Bug Out.
No, there's nothing wrong with it, it's just not memorable.
Yeah. So they head out, Sideswipe and Strongarm are still bickering. They find a bunch of stasis pods that have been opened from the inside.
It's not really that scary, it's just they woke up and tore themselves out.
Meanwhile, in another dimension, Optimus Prime is training with Master Roshi.
In another dimension, in the next dimension,
yes,
home for infinite losers, Optimus Prime is being...
Oh wow, it does kind of look like that because there's a lot of fog and there's a weird colored sky.
Yeah,
Optimus Prime is being hassled by Micronus.
Wow, Prime and Hiffle.
Yes.
Yeah, he's either in another dimension or he's on the back of a Decepticon toy from 1987.
Yes.
Like the box back.
It's very, big packaging combat scene background.
Yeah.
So yeah, we are getting into the 13.
I mean, it is episode 13, so...
Oh yeah.
That's fine. Is this... No, I mean, we did get... I guess all we got were, static paintings of Primes in Prime.
And, half of them were just fuzzy little blurs, and I think this guy is one of the fuzzy little blurs, and he's the small one.
Well, and even...
Which, when this episode originally aired, I didn't even realize he was supposed to be, one of the 13 Primes, but maybe I wasn't paying attention. He was just this little floating Yoda guy who doesn't talk like Yoda, but he's got that Yoda-level mentor... bad Confucius saying thing going on.
And he's also green.
He's got Yoda attitude.
Yes.
He's definitely got Yoda attitude. But yes, this is Micronus. He's one of the Primes. He's the Prime of Minicons, which is why he's very small. Not ridiculously small, just reasonably small. Also, I have a lot of, like, after last episode, I have a lot of questions about mini-cons and where they might fit into Transformer life cycles, because Drift's babies were, like, kids. And it sort of felt like that was meant to be why they were small, but mini-cons are not, I mean, it's like little people. They're not children, they're adults who are small.
And they're, in fact, they're the descendants of Micronus Prime.
Yes. So I guess it's just coincidental that they are mini-cons. Drift's babies are mini-cons, but also young.
Which, like, if we're going by that logic, it just makes things more confusing, because isn't there only one animal Prime?
Yes.
Yes, Onyx Prime.
Half of the Decepticons are descended from that guy who... Is that the one that looked like a centaur with a heart on?
Yes. I mean, sometimes he's also actually Shockwave in a fursuit.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
But, no, and,
that was definitely a meta plot there. That was a serious meta plot with Shockwave going back in time and setting himself up as... Oh, man. Anyway, sorry. IDW was on crack sometimes.
Yeah, he doesn't sound like Yoda.
No.
But he does sound like actor Adrian Pazdar.
Who's that?
Why do I know that name?
Let's see. He was in Heroes. He was Glenn Talbot on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Okay, I gotta look this up because
he was always one of my favorite recurring characters.
Barely.
Yeah.
Because he would just show up and like mess with Coulson for like an episode or two.
Yes. Oh, he was the military guy, right?
Guy.
Yeah, he was the military guy with the mustache.
I mostly remember him by his hair and his mustache.
Yeah.
Yes, he had that mustache. And
Good
apparently
cheese.
he's also like Iron Man in a lot of cartoons.
Really? That's interesting.
Yes. And actually what I just saw him in, because I watched a bunch of old horror movies for Halloween, he's the lead in Near Dark.
Mm-hmm. The
excellent Catherine Bigelow vampire movie.
Mm-hmm. I need to watch more scary movies.
I mean, it's basically Adrian Pazdar and the James Cameron players.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
because it also has Lance Henriksen, Bill Paxton, and Jeanette Goldstein.
Yeah, I've heard about that one. It's supposed to be like, wait, didn't
It's
that come
really
out the same
good.
year as Lost Boys?
Same year as Lost Boys. It's less 80s. Like the vampires are very less glamorous. They're more like murderous drifters.
Yeah, just sort of dirtbag vampires.
I mean, they're led by Lance Henriksen.
Well, yes.
Oh man, the picture of him on the TF Wiki is actually of him as Talbot, and man, that hair and that mustache.
So yeah, he is putting him through his paces. He's just given him this new fancy sword.
Which, okay, so they refer to it as being like a special Decepticon hunter.
Yes.
So, are Decepticons like apostates?
I mean, we do find out that they are actually... Later this season, they will be working for the Robot Devil.
Well,
I mean, okay, that's fine. Like, because that's like, that's not something you do with like the side of your people that you politically disagree with.
No.
Well,
okay.
If you're the good guys, it's a bad look.
As a white person, I am well aware of my heritage in this matter. I realize that there are some people who absolutely would believe that that is a thing that deities would do.
It's like bad branding, because like that's the thing the other Autobots are using. Well, not this upgraded whatever version. They're using regular Decepticon hunters. It's odd.
This is a god sword. He's got a god sword now.
Yes. And this test is to climb this basketball.
Basically. It's a very large basketball.
And he's like, well, this is obviously some sort of trap. What's the catch? And the catch is, it's a bunch of humans.
Oh my god.
And also, a scary robot without a head.
Yeah.
Yes.
When you first see him, like, his design reminds me of, well, a better version of, Tank from GoBots.
Oh yeah.
Who is like the big blue guy with like that shaped head. Only Tank had a face. This guy just has an eye slit light thing.
Yes.
No head. It's really creepy.
But it turns out the design will later be recycled as an actual guy.
Yes.
Who has a head.
Yeah. So this is a decapitated person, is what you're saying. He's in the afterlife fighting headless zombies.
Yeah. Well, it's, what's the IDW thing where they change body parts? I've already forgotten all those terms.
It's Shadow Plays, where they mess with your head, because that always gets the Joy Division song for which it was named stuck in my head.
I was just gonna say it's Ichabod Prime and the headless Decepticon.
That's like an episode that they really should do, because this is sort of like a truncated neck thing where a head could be, but like having an entire missing neck and head as a transformer, that's what a headmaster should be. Like a guy ripping off heads, cause he's a haunted ghost robot.
Emperata.
Oh, that's right.
Emperata.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Emperata.
Also, Emperata also brings us back to crazy IDW Shockwave's backstory.
Yes.
Where he went back in time and became a god for lulz to troll people.
IDW Shockwave was very weird take on Shockwave. While being very Shockwave.
Yes.
Meanwhile, in the world of the living, Bumblebee calls in to fix it to see, hey, we have 4 guys here. Were there any, like, 4 team members? Not completely ignoring this could just be 4 random guys who decided to team up.
Or just 4 random guys who happen to all be, like, next to each other on the ship. And now they're in a buddy film. Now they're in Con Air.
Yes. Oh man, listen. Bad news. We've got Cyrus the Virus. We've got Diamond Dog. Got Swamp Thing. And you've got, whoever Steve Buscemi was playing.
Oh wow.
Who was definitely some sort of serial killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Steve Buscemi.
If I remember correctly, they said he made the Manson family seem like the Partridge Family.
Bad joke, but decent line.
Because that movie is amazing.
That's some good action movie dialogue there.
Anyway, it turns out there was a 4-man team, and that is Malodor and his Skunkticons.
Skunkticons. That's such a specific thing that is really entertaining, and I'm really annoyed they never got toys, because they were an army building group waiting to happen.
Yes.
Yeah. Skunks are mustelids, so it feels like they should be in some kind of family with, like, ottercons and fishercons and other various weaselcons.
Well, much later, we do get another Skunkticon who is based on the Zorillo, or the Zorilla, which is a polecat.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, polecats. As in, like, a pre-domesticated ferret?
Or
is in, like, a skunk?
It says it's the striped polecat. It is in the mustelid family.
Okay.
Also known as it's the striped polecat, also called the African polecat, the Zoril, the Zoril, the Zorilla, the Cape polecat, or the African skunk.
Okay. So fun, zoological trivia.
Yes.
European polecats are what ferrets were domesticated from, and if you look them up on YouTube, they basically just look like classic bandit ferrets. But also the term polecat is used in America as slang for skunks, and, also, I guess there's
like a zillion
African
things, I think, are polecats.
It's sort of one of those terms that just gets thrown around. But I do think that, Polecat is very descriptive of ferrets in the same sort of cat-snake sense, because they're like cats, but they are long. Sometimes they get on a pole. There was a very adorable YouTube video of one, like, on a fence post being very angry. That was his pole. Can't have it. He's Polecat.
Yeah. So these guys' whole deal is that they spray you with a toxin, and that messes with your senses.
That comes out of their tails, because
Yes.
they're skunks.
Yes.
I like them a lot.
So immediately, B thinks, maybe we should go back. Their tracks, and they're headed to the everybody take a drink automated dam.
Yay! It is specifically the one that Sealjaw and his group are believed to be holed up in.
Yes.
Though they are not currently there, as we will find out shortly. But yes, it's time for the automated dam.
Oh, did I zone out? Did you mention that Bumblebee's talking about herding cats?
Yes.
He does
Okay.
mention
I did zone out.
that is like herding domesticated earth felines.
Yes. We did not mention
We hadn't
that.
quite gotten to that
No.
yet, because he mentions that after he mentions the automated dam.
Oh,
This
I
is
thought-
the
oh,
third time we've been to this dam, because also Thunderhoof stole a generator from there.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
They're going to wonder who keeps busting holes in this thing.
Yeah, well, they
And stealing
aren't,
energy
because
from
it's
there.
automated, and so the whole place could just get leveled by a tornado and no one would notice.
Well, until the city flooded.
Yes, and also the power stopped working.
Yes.
All of the, like, citywide blackout.
Like, this is a dam, as we'll find out in this episode, that could flood at least part of the city and the surrounding area. You'd think they'd at least have, like, a security guard on staff in case of worst case or something? Just one guy?
You would
It's
think
fine.
so.
They've got alarms.
Yeah.
They've got a Simply Safe subscription.
So B is, he thinks, we should go back to the scrapyard and get, like, goggles or something. I'm not sure where we would get, like, several pairs of giant goggles or whatever exactly we're supposed to get, but nope. Grimlock just goes right in there and everybody follows him.
Yep. Because he is not bright, Sideswipe is not wise, and Strongarm just wants to go tell everyone to stop being such doofuses. And yes, that's when Bumblebee says that they are like herding domesticated earth felines.
Yes. So back in the home for infinite losers, Optimus Prime is getting some balls in the face.
Yes. Oh no, all the simulated people are going to die, and then Prime will have to have the disc of himself ripped up.
Well, no, that's the thing. These aren't simulated people. These are real people.
Very real.
Yes, totally real. It's like, Prime never questions that. Really? Really, dude?
Like, do you really? Because he's like Micronus. Why would you bring these innocent humans here to endanger them like this? Like, thinking, that's a question that you should maybe internalize for a second, Optimus, and think, maybe these are not real humans. No,
Yeah,
he is 100% absolutely convinced that this nominally good deity has brought innocent Earth people into hell.
This episode makes Prime look real bad, real dumb, and real gullible.
To be fair, dude's dead. Like, he's
Yeah.
probably got some brain fog going on. He's a little confused.
And again, this is kind of what happened to his Generation 1 comics counterpart as well.
Yeah, but that version killed himself
That
after
Yes.
the events of
version-
this episode, basically.
That version did know that
Yes, he
the
did know.
people were a simulation, but the
Yes.
fact that he allowed them to die,
It's the principle of the thing.
yes, he committed suicide. He committed seppuku by the principle of the thing. Was that even though they weren't real, I don't know, he did let them die, and that was wrong and bad, and he needed to be saved to a floppy disk and then have the disk torn up by hand.
And yet, at the end of the episode, this Prime, before he finds out, they weren't even real at all, Like, he's like, nah, whatever. It's bad, but I'm not going to punish myself. That one G1 comic is just so weird, and thinking about it in context of this episode, like, that wasn't a good Prime, but this Prime isn't great either in this episode. It's very weird.
So yeah, he gets a bunch of balls shot at him. They turn into like little goblin mini-cons.
Yeah, which is, it is a mini-con that does show up later.
Yes.
I think it's green. I don't know.
It's either back or forth, I believe.
Oh, one of those two guys.
Oh, right.
Wait, I think I might actually have
They
those
have
toys.
clever little names.
Yes.
Yeah. Or one of those guys.
So yeah, he's fighting them. We cut back to the dam. The Autobots get there.
They've got their battle masks on.
Yes.
Except for Grimlock, because he doesn't have one.
That's why his teeth are so messed up.
Maybe.
Aww.
They're always getting... That's why they wear them. They're protective equipment. So they're not getting punched in the jaw.
Ah. So yeah, and nobody's there. They're all, well, I don't know, maybe the electricity is masking them. And then they just show up, because it turns out the Skunkticons aren't very fast.
Nope.
And I like how three of them don't even have names.
Also, them not being very fast, important plot point for later.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stick a pin in that.
Also accurate, because skunks are not very fast.
No.
They're just kind of strolling along. And the head Skunkticon, Malodor, hey, did you guys hear about this? Yeah? That's my bad Jay Leno impression, because he also famously did a Jay Leno impression. This is Daniel Roebuck. You know when they made like that TV movie of the Letterman-Leno feud?
Aha.
No? What?
I
Yeah,
kind
this
of
was
remember
like
that.
in the night. I think it was it on HBO, I think?
Maybe. Yeah,
Called
something like that.
The Late Shift.
Okay, and so in theory I might have seen it, but I do not remember that being a thing.
I don't
So-
think I have seen it, but I absolutely remember it being like a heavily promoted thing.
So Letterman was played by John Michael Higgins. He was one of the professors on Community, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
He's
All I remember is John Oliver.
okay. It's not John Oliver. And
What about
he's
John
also,
Oliver?
He's also Mentok the Mind Taker.
Ooh.
Mentor, yes, take the mines! Okay, now you got my attention.
There you go.
Now you've, he's on board.
Ooh, ooh.
He does have that kind of, like, sort of fussiness going here. Not nearly quite so melodramatically, but...
That's the other guy. That is Letterman.
Oh,
Daniel
okay.
Roebuck was Jay Leno.
I see.
Okay,
Yeah,
so we don't have men talk here.
No, we have a guy wearing a bunch of denim jackets and talking to you about his cars.
Yeah, boring.
And entertaining kids who've been turned into comic book superheroes with bug themes.
But he was also on an episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh.
Yeah, we're not going to go into we're not going to veer sharply into Big Bad Beetleborgs.
That's right, I refuse.
I mean, not that I want to watch that. I can't imagine it is aged well with the bad editing, matching together different shows.
He's also one of Tommy Lee Jones's guys in The Fugitive.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
He's the one who gets killed in the sequel.
Mm-hmm.
There was a sequel?
Yes, U.S. Marshals.
Oh, those whatever.
That rings a bell.
Well, see, it doesn't have Harrison Ford in it,
Well, no, I wouldn't imagine so.
as he is no longer the fugitive. It's a different fugitive who I believe is Wesley Snipes.
Mm-hmm. I think I didn't realize that movie was a sequel to The Fugitive.
It's kind of amusing because there was a bit in the Fugitive where Joe Pantoliano's character was going to get killed, and he convinced them to leave that to let him live in case there was a sequel.
And then he's not in the sequel?
And Harrison Ford was like, "There's not going to be a sequel to this movie."
Aww.
And then there was a sequel, and Joey Pants was in it.
Oh, he was.
And Harrison Ford was not.
No, he was not. But yeah, Daniel Roebuck, who is he's given a bit of personality to Malodor here, where he's just kind of he doesn't want to be bothered with these Autobots.
No, he's got stuff to do. He's got important things going on that is not being hassled by these Autobots.
It's another heist crew.
Yeah. Yay!
What's their MO? Their MO is they're good, and also they're skunks.
I mean, they're bad guys.
Yes.
But I guess they're good at being skunk heist people.
Yes. So the Autobots all get sprayed with this unpleasant looking green goo.
It's bright green. I'm kind of surprised they didn't go with stink lines coming off of it, but
yeah, apparently it does not stink.
No, well, it's like robot olfactory sense has always been a iffy thing that if it's mentioned in one episode in passing and then never comes up again.
Hey, it's mentioned in the first live action movie.
Yes, the first live action movie. It comes up. I think Ratchet also says it in Prime.
You know what else is mentioned in the first live action movie is urination. So I'm not giving it a lot of credit for anything, honestly.
I mean, listen, they all have noses. I think we can imagine that they can smell stuff.
Hey, this is aligned continuity.
Yeah, there are no noses in this series, which makes sense why it doesn't
have
smell.
Things where their noses would be.
Yeah, but it's only like the base of the nose at the top. There's no nose part of the nose. They're Krillins with head crests.
Yes. And he famously does not have a nose.
Yes. How does...
Mike
Krillin has no nose. How does he smell? Terrible.
But he doesn't smell. It's how he wins a fight. Because he can't smell.
Anyway, so their eyes all go super dilated, and these guys just decide to steal Grimlock.
Yeah, like their logic is we'll steal the biggest one so they'll notice he's gone, basically. Their strongest one, but...
The biggest... I guess it's most impressive if they've taken the largest one hostage, but also if you're going to do that, make sure you're actually capable of...
Yeah, it's a hassle. Like, 3 of them carry him to barely get him out of the door.
This episode was written by somebody who'd never had to move a couch.
Yeah.
And Grimlock is like a couch who's mad at you.
I mean, to be fair, it doesn't work. It's not the writer's lack of logic, it's the character's lack of logic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they just drag him into the elevator and leave. Meanwhile, in the next dimension, Prime's just fighting these guys. He turns into his truck mode and kind of mows some of these minicons down, which is cool.
And his transformation is dubious at best. Like,
well, yes. He does have a toy that kind of does this.
Well, he's in the afterlife.
Yeah, but there's a scene when he transforms back to robot, like, the entire upper back half of the trailer becomes his shoulders. Like, they just suck away half the trailer.
You don't need to obey the proper laws of physics in the afterlife.
I guess, but he gets a toy, it's probably going to be the same transformation.
I think it more or less is. I think the trailer is mostly his legs.
Yeah, but like like the transformations in this show are reasonably good enough. You're cheating here and there, like normal stuff, but this is like the most. That should not work that way, and it's filmed like from the back of the trailer, so it just makes it look more bad.
Yes,
but it's nowhere near as bad as Beast Wars Dinobot transformation.
Well, no,
that was amazing magic that makes no sense.
That was just like, that was some T-2000s changing there. That was just liquid metal. He just turned to mercury.
Knives and rotating blades. And Prime's, he's constantly telling Micronus, listen, I've got this sword, how do I shot web?
I mean, it's a sword, you hit things with it.
Well, I mean, it's so big though, it's gotta do another thing.
Yeah, it is fancy. Swords that fancy don't just do the cutty. They also have to do, like, a magic.
Yes. Yeah, we cut back to the dam. The Skunkticons are gone. Once again, we're fighting. But Bumblebee finds his still point. And he finds that Grimlock left in the trail by being enormously destructive.
Yes. He was just thrashing around, so they're following the trail of, like, dents in the wall.
Yes. Of course, they have broken the elevator, so they have to pull some die-hard shenanigans and sort of haul themselves up.
Yes.
And so they get there, there's a standoff, and it looks like Bumblebee's sort of trying to negotiate here. But then Grimlock hears that the Autobots are there, and immediately gets up and stomps on all these Decepticons. And also crashes into the dam controls, and initiates automatic dam flood, killing everybody in the city.
Basically like a self-destruct, but
Yes.
worse.
Yeah, I don't think dams actually have these.
He is suddenly alert, and he's just like thrashing around and knocking them around with his tail. It's like, can you see me? Can you hear me?
Oh, let's see this. Oh, dam releases, everybody dies. Had it underlined and everything.
Yeah. So he basically rescues himself here, but then just makes things worse by just flailing blindly at everything.
And then they all get skunked again.
Yes.
Except B.
Yes.
Also, the computer is also the special guest, according to IMDb.
That's right. Daniel Roebuck also doing like the automatic dam voice. That happens a lot on this show.
Yeah.
I think next time Fracture shows up, Kevin Pollak also plays like a ferry captain or something.
My cats are loudly wrestling in the hallway next to my desk, so I apologize if there are just sounds of them body slamming each other.
Yeah, it sounded like somebody slammed into a garbage can or something.
Yeah, well, my large adult son is 18 pounds, and I have hardwood floors, so when he starts roughhousing with his sisters, it keeps me up all night when I need to be up to work early in the morning.
That's why I like carpets. They're a pain, but it muffles some noise.
Someday. I'll get some rugs.
So meanwhile, in the realm of the Primes, one of these humans just gets straight up murdered.
So, why would humans, okay, so I was like, could humans even, be in the Transformers afterlife? And then I remembered the end of Revenge of the Fallen, and then I woke up half an hour later bleeding from my nose.
Oh no.
That movie. But yes.
Unfortunately, Optimus Prime does not have a sock full of makers here.
I suppose there is precedent for humans being able to be present in the Transformers afterlife.
Yes.
But anyway, yeah, so these humans are dead.
Well, just one, so...
all but one of them just gets murdered. I mean, they sort of dissolve into red.
They become red mist, which, red, it's a choice.
It really does. I mean, and you see it more in a moment when there's one from a little closer up, but it really does look like they're de-rezzing and not, being disintegrated. So, Prime,
I've seen Tron, guys.
Wake up, Prime. Come on. He's got, brain fog from being dead.
And then he's just getting his ass kicked by these minicons and this headless robot.
He does manage to destroy 2 minicons, I think.
He does kill 2 of them, yes.
But they still outnumber him. They're getting his butt kicked.
There's one human child left who is running from the minicons.
Yeah. So we cut back to the dam. There's a great line here where Strong Arm orders Sideswipe to flank something, and he tells her that you flank it, Flankenstein.
Yes! And he's like, seriously, she's a monster.
Flankenstein.
It's like they're flanking, the elevator doors.
Yes.
And yes, you flank it, Flankenstein.
And I'm just thinking of the 30 Rock gag where Jack tells Liz Lemon, lesbian Frankenstein called. She wants her shoes back.
But I also like that he has to clarify his joke by pointing out that she's being a monster.
But Bumblebee, he is the one in charge for a reason. And so he finds his still point.
He's the adult.
Tames the beast within, and he is transformed. Wait, no, sorry, wrong show.
Oh, no.
No, he realizes that okay, so he has to prioritize. The Skunkticons are running away, but they're also slow as hell.
Yes.
The dam is gonna break, but there's a countdown, so I still have time. My teammates are morons, and there's a giant open window in this automated dam that they're about to fall out of.
And Grimlock's just flailing around like, come to my voice.
And it is a lovely view from this dam here that nobody gets to enjoy.
I think my favorite thing about Grimlock in this is that we get these POV shots of his vision being, like, impaired, and, like, the other characters get shot by this stuff, too. The degree to which he is freaking out about it is clearly, like, way above and beyond what is actually relevant to the situation. Like, he is freaking out about it way more than he needs to.
Yes.
But yes, it's a very pretty window that no one gets to see because it's an automated dam. Maybe they have like a live webcam up there just showing the view.
I mean, they've got like some peregrine falcons or some ravens or something.
Ooh, bird nest, nest cam. Oh god, I love nest cams. Spring, every spring.
So he gets them away from the edge. Then he calls Fix It. Fix it. How do I fix this dam?
They do.
And he figures it out.
And again, it does, because this is a dam that they have been paying a lot of attention to, because Steeljaw, they do have the schematics for it, and I guess Fix-It has just hacked into their computer already, because, yeah, he's on top of it once he is told he needs to be on top of it.
Well, they've been there before, maybe he
yes,
set a back
he's like,
door.
oh no, it's gonna flood immediately. Oh, well, I guess you should have mentioned that. Okay, I've set up a back door, but now all I'm getting is that guy from Seinfeld who's telling me that I don't know the magic word. So, okay, they fixed the dam. So now it's time to go down this tunnel and find these slow-ass Skunkticons.
Only we're going down the tunnel that's parallel to the other tunnel that they went down, because Bumblebee remembers the map of this place because they've been there before.
Yes, and Grimlock does not like this because he doesn't like small, dark places, and he's also worried that there might be a cat in there.
Yeah, Grimlock's afraid of cats? Okay.
That is going to come up in a couple of episodes.
Okay.
I'm just trying to remember, was there any cat Decepticons? And I don't
think so. No, I think he's just afraid of Earth cats.
I mean, they could be scary if you're from another planet, and no, cats aren't scary. Earth cats are not scary, they're good babies.
They're little contained demon spirits, but they shouldn't be. A giant robot dinosaur should not be afraid of cats.
Yes.
Well, it's like that veterinary textbook that was sort of circling around on the internet a while back that tells you not to fight with cats.
Yes.
Like, you may be smarter than the cat, but the cat has no sense of self-preservation and is faster than you.
Yes.
Don't fight the cat. Use your brain. Use drugs.
Squish the cat.
Oh.
Squish that cat.
Anyway, meanwhile, in the Home for Infinite Losers, Micronus is all, hey, Optimus, you big dummy. Remember, there was like a challenge here, right? Remember? Go up the damn hill.
Yes, remember what I said at the beginning of this, before I distracted you with a bunch of absolutely unreasonable humans. What did I say, Optimus? What did I tell you to do? Go to the top of the hill.
I gotta climb this. And Prime is very, self-righteous about this. Humans are our friends, not playthings.
Yeah, he's like getting super mad at this tiny god about this.
So he gets up there, there's like a stone carving of a sword. That allows him to access the sword's full power.
It's a very pretty pedestal.
Yes. And it zaps these robots. Everything fades away, and it was all on the holodeck, Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
Those humans were not real.
You do not need to blow yourself up.
And he has his dramatic Peter Cullen moment of humans, none of them were real. But why? It's like,
No,
Optimus.
It's a very weird setup, and this whole thing has been a parallel to Bumblebee. Like, it's about getting focus, and, what is the saying the Bumblebee repeats that Optimus Prime told him? Something about center of a hurricane is calm, or whatever the crap, but they're not saying hurricane.
That's, I've got the line here, just a sec. The center of the storm is always still, and it's easiest to find a solution from there.
Yeah, and, like, Bumblebee has been doing that this entire episode, whereas Optimus Prime is bad at it.
Well, again...
the thing is, I kind of like that Prime isn't, like, totally infallible here.
I like it too, but it just seems like, the Prime in Prime was, like, all serious and speechy and stuff, and stiff, but it seems like death has weakened him. He's not good at anything anymore.
Well, that's what often happens when you die.
I guess it just...
When you
die...
It's
setting up a parallel, but the parallel makes Prime look a lot lesser in comparison to Bumblebee, which I do like, but it's Optimus Prime. It seems like an odd take.
This is the sequel. Optimus has lost all the power-ups that he gained in his previous life. And now he's starting from scratch again, and he's got to go beat all the new villains and get their power-ups. And,
yeah.
What I'm saying is death was a level reset for him.
Yeah, but also, like, the entire holodeck setup he's in is very ill-defined, whereas things are very clear for Bumblebee.
Yes. I mean, that is the part of it. I mean, Prime doesn't quite know what is real and what's not, whereas Bumblebee knows that these Skunkticons are obviously real.
I mean, I suppose if you're in, like, the afterlife, maybe you don't have any reason to think that these humans are fake. These humans are some kind of simulation. Maybe you think that a god whose ways may be obtuse to you might very well just bring these humans here because, you're not their god.
Yeah, how can mirrors be real when our eyes aren't real?
Yeah.
And part of the problem is, like, it seems like Micronus might be, like, the last of the Primes to be testing Optimus. So, like, we haven't seen stuff before.
I can't remember if we get to see the other Primes or not.
No, but it's implied, like, that at least some of the other Primes have tested him.
Yes.
And we're, like, in the middle of the story, and we have no context, like, what he's been through before.
So Micronus, you must tell me, what is the deal with that Onyx Prime guy? Like, is that his hog or what?
Oh, that piece of artwork is just so weird. It's like, it's well rendered.
Like it's a tail, right? Please tell me it is his tail.
It's a front hoof. It's just like, there's a thing. Art is a lot about placement and lining up lines and trying not to line up things to cross over, and that's one of those cases, like, you need a third person to look at it.
Yes.
Before anybody sees it.
Also, why did he sound like Shockwave doing a funny voice?
This is also why you flip your art.
That's just like a coincidence, right?
Yes.
Anyway, so cut back to the dam. The Autobots do indeed bust through this tunnel like Kool-Aid Man, cutting off the Skunkticons, and they get beat up.
Oh, we keep talking about the official artwork of Onyx Prime. That's why the thing keeps coming up. For context, Go to the wiki, look up Onyx Prime. It's odd.
Yes. Also, you can read, like, the Generation 1 continuity family stuff about him and be like, what the hell is all of this? And that is a reasonable response, and you should not feel like you are overreacting. Oh my god, I just looked at it again for the first time in a long time, and that is clearly a raging boner.
Yeah, it's like that one Dreamwave cover. It's a knee hoof of his right front leg of his Centaur mode. But yeah, it's like that one raging hard-on Minicon sword from a Dreamwave Armada comic.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say it looks like that one Star Wars trading card where C-3PO looks like he has a gleaming golden boner.
Oh yeah, it's
Like from the 70s. It's like a loose part of his costume, but it looks hilarious.
yeah.
So, yeah, the problem is that he's like a centaur, but it's a shot of him from the front on, and he's like
rearing up.
He's rearing back. So his front legs are up, and yes, one of his front legs, just the knee, just looks like a big phallic head.
Yeah.
And yeah, it looks like a boner. It's not great. Someone needed to look at this and say, dude, he looks like he's got a boner. And by someone, I mean probably Aaron Archer. Aaron, what were you doing?
Probably everyone on so many levels. Well, part of the problem is like he's monochrome, but not quite monochrome. He's mostly gray with a little bit of bronze. But there's no real differentiation between the legs and his torso.
Right.
Enough to tell that. So he's like grayscale effectively. So it looks weird. And we don't know he's supposed to be a centaur from his pose because you don't really see his left front leg. At first you think, oh, that's part of his left arm. It's
Yes.
context. Like the legs should be a different color. They should be bronze.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, man.
So yeah, that is it for Out of Focus. And, it's kind of a weird episode because the Prime part doesn't really connect to anything that's happened in the first several episodes.
No.
It'll be more important towards the end of the season.
Yeah, that really does kind of seem to come out of nowhere and not really tie into anything else happening in any discernible way. So it's a little weird.
We should have,
I mean,
in
you
a
can
previous
assume.
episode, when like Ghost Optimus was talking to Bumblebee, it should have cut back to him, Optimus, in this death realm for at least like a little scene to set this up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because as it is, this Optimus stuff, other than paralleling Bumblebee badly, like really doesn't belong in the episode. It's a B plot, but acting like an A plot, but it's not as interesting as the goofy skunk part of the episode.
No, because it doesn't have robot skunks in it.
Yeah. Everything is better with robot skunks. Everything.
So speaking of things that also don't have robot skunks in them, I believe that brings us to David's Tokusatsu Corner.
It'd be funny if this one did happen to have a robot skunk as like the monster.
Good rule.
There have been monster skunks in Sentai. I can't offhand think of what series.
Do they have
Probably
skunks in
not this
Japan?
one. That is a good question. I don't know.
I would say probably
I mean, they know
not,
what
but
skunks
it's
are.
possible that they would.
Unless they were introduced as pets like raccoons.
Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine that.
We really blew this one. Oh, this was a bad idea.
This was a mistake.
Oh no.
Let's have a quick Google just to check. Must look fine.
Yeah.
No, skunks are
Wikipedia.
apparently North and South America.
Yes, Wikipedia specifically lists them as North and South American mammals. So
They have badgers.
Oh, I see. Oh, while related to polecats and other members of the weasel family, skunks have as their closest old world relatives the stink badgers.
Stink badger.
Oh.
Okay. Stink badgers. I was not aware of stink badgers.
Those guys need better press.
Well, Japan at least does have a Japanese badger, which sometimes is called an anuguma, which means hole bear.
Okay.
As in they dig a hole and they're sort of bear-shaped.
Right.
Sort of like the wash bears.
Yeah.
Oh, wash bears.
Oh, yes, wash bears.
Okay,
anyway,
so, Toku.
Yes, this week on Cuckoo Sentai Go-Go 5, Break the Infinity Chain. Well, the Infinity Chain card.
Thanos?
Thingamabob. No, sadly no Thanos.
Okay.
Anyway, so the card that's been absorbing attacks of the Rangers is almost entirely filled up. We gotta send one more monster out. Well, the bad guy's gotta send one more monster out. And Salamandines, creates, the Dragon Warrior Sima Beast Lizardes, who...
Is that like Dr. Emilio Lizardo?
No, he's just, he looks a lot like Salamandines, which is kind of annoying and unfortunate. Like, he doesn't have the wings, and he's not as dragon themed, he's slightly lizard themed, but his body is mostly like red scale looking with a white human face stuck in the front of it.
Oh.
Which, like, they look at first glance you'd think, oh, they just had a second Salamandine suit and changed it a little. But no, it's a completely different suit with, like, blue armor on, and he's got a shield and a sword. But they're really too similar, which is annoying visually. Anyway, well, they make the monster, they send it out. Meanwhile, with the Rangers, the Blue Ranger's trying to figure out a new weapon to defeat the monster, because, like, oh, it's been absorbing our attacks, and most of our weapons are useless against the monster, so we have to come up with a new weapon. But then Red's like, no, we could just use willpower to overcome them. It's like, no, with this is not a cartoon. We need reasonable solutions, although this is a show for little children, so that undercuts that and whatever. Willpower could work. Just not this time. So they go out, they fight the monster that showed up, which none of their attacks are doing crap against it. Until the Red Ranger, like, sneaks behind the monster by running headfirst at it and then just sort of jumps over it. Gets behind the monster. Salamandines is also there, tries to attack the Red Ranger. The Red Ranger dodges, hits his lizard monster minion, and causes a wound on its belly. Oh, and then the Rangers attack that and it hurts. So I wouldn't call that willpower, that's just dumb luck, kind of.
That's not a quality to be heralded by children's cartoons.
No, so the bad guys retreat temporarily until Salamandines could get the lizard to drink his blood to heal his wound so he can go back out. Whatever. And the Rangers are planning. Blue is like worrying about, oh, I need to make a new weapon, but what can I make that's good enough? Because then that weapon will just be absorbed by the next monster, and this is a never-ending cycle of, oh my god, I can't design weapons fast enough. And then Kyoko comes back. Yes, we have the adorable voice actress of Asuka. One more time, she brings steamed meat buns from, I think her character is like her parents run a bun shop or something. And he brings snacks in for the Blue Ranger, who's like, he's angsting, and then she's like, why don't you just shoot the monster into space? And he's like, oh shit, you're right! That would solve the problem. So Kyoko saves the day, but the rest of the episode is like the Blue Ranger explains to the other Rangers, like, oh no, we need to use this new Super TNT. It's thousands of times stronger than normal explosives. And they're like, really? That might blow up the planet. It's like, no, this is cool. And then they trick the monsters into following them in a truck where they think there's a giant explosive, but then they open the truck and it's like, there's ain't shit in here. It's like, then they lock them in the truck and then they're gonna have their Astro Train robot drag them up into space and get rid of them. Ooh. It's like, hey, that plan almost worked. Except it's the monster and the bad guy's butler bug. And the monster says, here, take my sword and stab me to kill me, and then turn me into a giant so we can get out of here. And the bug's like, okay, does it. Breaks the truck, sure. Giant monster, and then the Rangers have to fight it, and they do through whatever, using old robot. The new robot grabs the sword of the old robot, which didn't work in defeating the monster, and has a new attack, and instead of victory prominence, it says Mars prominence. And it's like, okay, you change the attack, fine, it works, whatever. But it doesn't kill the monster, it just heavily wounds it, and then they just grab the monster, fly into space. I didn't know that robot could do that. And chuck it into the sun.
Is it needed to for this episode? Therefore, it can do that.
Yes, basically. I mean, the component parts of that robot can fly, but I don't remember seeing that robot on its own fly in previous episodes. It's just, it can do that now, and the day is saved thanks to Kyoko's idea of just chuck it into space. And it worked. But the what I thought was only going to be in one episode, the English cover of the opening theme song came back in the final fight with the monster. So it has been used at least twice. I wasn't sure it would ever show up again. But there it was. So this episode, as I mentioned last time, the middle episode was saggy. The last episode was okay. Of the 3-part arc.
Good. I mean, it's the last part of the arc, so they have to actually conclude things and not just kill time for an episode.
Yes. So that does it for this episode. We'll be back next week with more Robots in Disguise. But until then, you can find us all over the internet. We are on Facebook, we are on Twitter, and we have a Patreon.
Yes, we are hosted on iaconunderground.net, where we have a Patreon set up for hosting and other expenses. That is at patreon.com/iaconunderground. For the month of November, we are going to be doing something. Honestly, by the time this episode goes live, we will probably have figured out what.
Yes, hopefully.
But in the meantime, for as little as $1 a month, you can get access to all of our previous monthly episodes. That includes, for instance, last month's Halloween episode, where we watched an episode of Inhumanoids. Also other exciting 80s things from earlier episodes, including some GoBots, which is always something. Lots of movies from back when there were movies. Someday there will be movies again. And yeah, definitely a lot of content for as little as $1 a month.
That's right. So until next time, when I am not drinking Merlot, I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
I'm Paul Giamatti. Oh, next time is our 250th episode.
Oh,
Yay, yes.
That's too many episodes. I'm gonna die now.
And it'll just be a regular episode because I can't think of anything dramatic to do.
Yeah. We'll save it for 300.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Do we have to watch 300?
No.
I don't need to see that movie again.
How about 300 Rise of an Empire?
I never
saw
saw
that
that.
in the theaters twice.
Wow.
I did not. That's the one.
Not on purpose.
Not on purpose.
Not on purpose.
Well, it was, my terrible weakness is that if you ask me to go to the movies, I will say yes.
That's fair.
And so I had two separate friends ask me to see that movie on two separate occasions, and I went both times.
Wow.
Okay.
It's real bad, but Eva Green is in it, and she is hella naked.
Ooh.
Oh, that is
I'm
a plus.
interested. I'm on board.
Oh,
Right. So stop it.
Yeah, there we go. Stop.